Hi, everybody. I'm John Hastings.
I don't know why we're introducing ourselves, but I'm Colt Cabana.
Just so that they know, you say hello when you walk into a house, even if it's your best friend.
Yeah, but they've already seen some of the other content,
Yeah,
I'm assuming. And they saw us at the show.
I know, but still, you know how I greet every time. When I walked in here, I said, hi, I'm John Hastings. You're Colt Cabana.
Okay, fair enough. And we'll be watching the movie Grunt, the wrestling movie, !
I've never seen, nor have I ever heard of this one.
Another 80s classic?
Classic. It's brought to us by New World Video.
Yeah.
I really miss cheap production companies when you could just make a movie on videotape and it would be crap.
Well, this is apparently what this is, but we don't know. So I think we should dive into it.
Let's fucking have at it, baby.
Here we go.
James G. Robinson.
He must be important if he's like, I need to be presenting this.
Yeah. Grunt!
The wrestling movie. Jewish.
And magic. Jewish.
Italian.
Could be Jewish. He converted for a girl. Converted for...
Magician.
A phone.
Telephone.
A woman.
Deny. Oh, there you go.
Yes!
There's the wrestlers.
I didn't know who they were. Oh, no.
John Tolis.
Who's
Who's making this and just keeping it very quiet and just having...
Also, Wally Georges himself. Oh, my God. Skull Crusher Johnson versus Mad Dog Joe DeCurso.
Did we do this match on the show?
We're gonna. Also, this is a weird thing about Hollywood is that they assume that every wrestling match has someone called the Skull Crusher, Skull Basher,
Skull Von Basher.
But
Bash Von Crusher.
there has never been a Skull Crusher in professional wrestling.
Skull Crusher Rashi Brown. From
Oh my God! Where'd that handicap man go?
I'm getting...
Is this a Being the Elite video?
I'm getting epilepsy right now.
Yeah. Do you miss the days when there were photographers at ringside?
There still are.
Really?
Yeah. And they're annoying as fuck. Because I'm trying to do some stuff and they're definitely in the way.
Crusher drags the challenger back into the ring and he suplexes his massive
frame.
Who is this absolutely poncy idiot doing commentary? His massive frame.
So far, this movie is very, like, artsy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like
This is the David Lynch Wrestling Federation.
This is way too artsy for professional.
This is just an NWO. This preceding match has been brought to you by the NWO.
That's a pretty big move, and they didn't even, like, show it. It was so up close. I'm going to have a stroke, I'll be honest.
Again, this commentary is better than anything you've seen on Monday Night Raw. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, no.
I think I saw Papa Shango.
Oh, no, not Sweet Lola.
The past 2 years doesn't like it one bit.
Okay.
This is not good cinematography.
Or is it? It's almost really good, and then it's the worst. That's the problem with it. Oh!
In some circles, that's known as the old walnut.
Why are they doing this in black and white?
Good enough for you?
Because it's art, and it's also cheaper to film, and also if you're doing action shots like this, it covers up a lot of mistakes because things will happen in shadow.
It also makes it look like a match from 1938,
Yeah.
like the History Museum.
It's also, you can use body doubles and stuff like that because you can't see who's in that. Bunch of reasons why. How do you feel about the amount of nipples you're seeing right now? Although Skull Crusher has great trunks for you, I feel like you're very much approving of the design of his trunks.
I mean, it's hard to say it. It's not color right now.
Yeah, but you can identify dark spots on the chest that would be your dreaded, hated nipple.
I can't see nipple right now. I'm okay with it.
Preference for referee attire? Do you like the boxing referee?
Hold on, it looks like the referee is attacking.
Oh my God, the referee attacked the wrestler.
And here comes Lola. This is
I don't think that's the referee, but in my head, that's the referee.
That was the referee. No, there's two referees.
No one is seated. Lola's pumped up and she's working on JJJ's head.
JJJ.
What's up with that?
Is this Wrestling Federation just the characters you made on WWF No Mercy, the video game?
They're like, how can we... This seems to be a theme in wrestling movies.
Oh my God, we've seen this. We saw this in The Bad Guys, and now we've seen this. What is that called? That
A hangman?
A hangman?
His neck is completely entwined in the ropes. The Mad Dog won't quit. The challenger bounces from rope to rope.
I don't understand the idea of running all these ropes. Just hit him.
It creates inertia so that your blow is more heavy.
Yeah, but if you do too much...
Oh my God.
Did he just knock his head off? Did his head just come off?
This is terrible. This is the worst catastrophe in the history of
Right?
professional
He just ripped his fucking head off.
Commissioner! Have you made a decision yet? Does a guy that loses his head lose his title?
We still have not made a decision yet. We're cautious of setting a precedent. Now, if you'll excuse me, it has
He
been
thinks
a
the man
long
who has no
day.
head is still the champion?
Well, technically, he's...
You're the champ, Skull Crusher Johnson's manager. What do you think about the possibility that he may lose his title?
Look, with all due regard to the commissioner, it is my opinion and the opinion of the fans that Skull Crusher Johnson is still the
But he's
champion.
dead.
Skull Crusher Johnson has come back from worse, far worse than this. You
Then
can believe
losing...
His fucking head. His
somebody-
head's in that bag.
Mad Dog Joe DeCurso was disqualified for the brutal decapitation of the champion, Skull Crusher Johnson. But is Skull Crusher Johnson still the champion? Can a man lose his head and still retain the championship?
All I ask for is a head in my dirt, not a head in my lap.
That's all he
How do
has?
you feel about what just happened?
Horrified.
Shocked. Horrified.
Horrified.
3 months ago, you were horrified.
Thank
How
you.
do you feel now?
Shocked.
Horrified. Shocked.
Horrified.
Horrified.
I got the blood out. I couldn't get the chalk out.
That's a different guy.
This is my good shirt, too.
Wrestling great Mad Dog Joe DeCurso was acquitted today of manslaughter charges resulting from the accidental decapitation of his opponent,
I don't know if it
Skull
was
Crusher
accidental.
Johnson, some 4 months ago in a championship bout at the Olympic Auditorium.
Oh, same
Then in a
place as
bizarre
the main
turn
event
of
of Bad
events,
Guys.
Mad Dog went berserk, body slamming the judge, a bailiff, and the entire jury. He's now serving 90 days in the county jail.
After being released from jail, Mad Dog Joe DeCurso sank into a deep depression. A depression so deep and binding that all attempts to draw him out failed.
That he stole a wheelchair.
Mad Dog Joe was last spotted standing in a bread line at the Mission in San Francisco. Out of work, out of worth. Dejected and humiliated, he reportedly ended it all by leaping to his death from the Oakland Bay
What the
Bridge
fuck?
in 1979.
What the fuck is this movie?
What's the decision?
Commissioner!
I guess this is all black and white. I didn't think it was.
Yes. After long and careful deliberation,
Is that
we have
Canadian
reached
actor
a
Eric
decision
Peterson?
concerning the championship title. It has been brought to our attention
I should
that
shave my
Skull Crusher
mustache.
Johnson has not defended his title in the 6 years since his
Yeah, his head fell
decapitation.
off.
We are declaring the title vacant.
Wait a minute. In this reality, is he not dead?
From our rating system, the top 10 contenders who will meet in a battle royale elimination match.
The last person
determine
to
the
have their
new
head on their
and
shoulders will
rightful
be the
heir
winner.
to the professional wrestling
Yeah, I don't know.
crown.
I think they just felt bad about it. He never lost it.
They also waited 6 years to make this decision.
We'll get back to you with the decision on that as soon as we can. Thank you, gentlemen. That's all.
What the fuck?
Wrestler, folk hero, Mad Dog Joe
He'll be missed.
DeCurso. Unusual,
Sad man.
mysterious, the baddest of the bad.
Or was he? Hi, I'm Leslie Uggams. No, not
Ugh.
the Leslie Uggams.
Ooh,
I'm a
Uggams.
director.
Yeah,
My
not Leslie
passion
Uggams,
has
the inventor of
always
the
been
Ugg
for
boot.
wrestling. Ever since when I was a young child and walked into my parents' bedroom and my father said to me, "Get out of here, we're wrestling," Frankly, I've been fascinated.
Please
by
take your
it.
pants off.
Yeah.
But since I'm clumsy and bruise easily, I found I couldn't wrestle,
Claw's an overlying theme, too, of these
but I
movies.
could direct.
Big
And now
move
I've
in
had
the
the
80s.
opportunity to combine my passion for wrestling and my love of filmmaking to make
That's
this
like what we're
documentary.
doing.
Yeah. Our passion for comedy and our passion for crap movies.
What you have just witnessed is a chronicle
Picking
of
something
events after the accidental decapitation 6 years ago in the ring.
Make sure you
by
breathe
Mad
really
Dog
loud in
Joe
that.
Curso.
Exhale in that.
Sorry, man. I'm just really good at broadcasting.
DeCurso. His name's Mad Dog Joe DeCurso.
Thank you.
Their microphones are like our microphones.
Yeah.
DeCurso.
I'm blonde.
Mad Dog Joe.
You have a mullet
DeCurso.
secretly?
A man, a legend, an enigma. There are many people, very many
Do you think
people
Mad Dog
who
Johnson's
believe
alive?
that Mad Dog Joe DeCurso didn't commit suicide by jumping off of that bridge. By jumping
I'm a
off
little
of
confused
any
now because
bridge.
now we're in two different worlds in this movie.
They believe that he has returned as the Mask, a good guy wrestler, an idol of children, a kisser of dogs.
What?
After touring Japan and England, the Mask is on his way to the United States. Is it possible that Mad Dog
Is this,
Joe DeCurso,
I mean,
with Cher, that mask?
best
Who's
of
that
the
fucking
bad,
coke
has now
dealer right
become
there?
the
John
goodest of
Belushi.
the good? That's what we're here to find out.
This was 1986.
The truth.
They're in a truck. They're in a fucking. They're editing suits a truck. That's the same
Shot from
shot
the movie
from,
Bad Guys.
From the movie Bad
We're not
Guys.
sure which order you've seen this in, but if you haven't seen Bad Guys,
Go watch Bad Guys now and then realize. Like, I think that's the same mask.
I do too.
The human bomb shelter, Jake the Snake. Ask Mad Dog DeCurso if it's real.
Yeah, I will.
Golden Greek told us.
How many,
Great song.
how many people worked on this movie that they have 2 credit sequences?
4 people had to write this story.
And not the script. That's 5 people worked on the dialogue we're gonna see.
Wrestling tonight.
We're on our way to meet the Mask, who is inside his
Who is
dressing
Jim
room right
Carrey.
now,
Yeah.
preparing for an upcoming match.
Please welcome Eric Stoltz.
If I'm supposed to be a warrior, why don't I have a headdress?
Okay, so he's playing this.
That's Budget Kamala.
Or even teeth?
Oh, you have plenty of teeth, sir.
How can I be me? What the hell do you mean? How can you be you?
So this is supposed to be like the real life. This is what wrestlers are like.
I assume this is what wrestlers are like.
Yeah.
I don't hear you.
He's mad he doesn't have a shrunken head or a headdress.
Or teeth.
Right directly behind me is the dressing room of the Mask. Let's go
Is that
inside
Mr.
and
Wonderful
meet the
Paul
man
Orndorff?
behind the Mask.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? What are you doing here? Who
French
told
Canadian?
you could come back here?
That's very French Canadian
Dégagez.
accent.
Fous de le camp. No cameras. Absolutely no cameras until...
The only difference is you should be saying at the end of it. Look, cameras on.
Gone. Dégagez. Get
Get out
out
of
of
here.
here.
Oh, that's German.
Before it first beat it.
Hello, Mr. Mask.
His name isn't Mr.
I'd like
Mask,
to
it's
ask
just
you a
Mask.
couple questions about yourself, Mr. Mask.
His
Excuse
gender
me,
is
excuse me,
fluid, you
were just
fucking
talking to
fucks.
me? Well,
Hi, have you ever decapitated anybody?
You cannot break a camera lens that way.
Everything is bigger than life, wrestling tonight.
What do
All
you
right,
think? What do you think of
Holzman, you got a lot to live up to.
What do you think of the masked valet? I would like to see her not wearing a bra,
Yeah.
but yet still wearing trousers. Weirdly.
For $24 a year, you get a membership into the Mad Dog Is Masked fan club.
What?
And for an extra $12.95, you get one of these handmade, very
I feel this is like BBC reporting right here.
Mad Dog guns.
No, there's too much energy for it to be any type of British television.
Hello. For not $24.95 a month.
Everyone on the BBC are ghastly looking. Like, although this guy does look like a pedophile, which would be in line with British television practices. Woo! That joke's old.
I think that's Brad Reagan's, who's also in Bad Guy movie.
Mad Dog is masked. It doesn't matter how you say it. It all comes
You
out
heard,
the
huh,
same.
John? Pick something up over there.
I don't know what's going on. I have a lot of energy, and yet I'm a yawny boy. I have some water.
See? The manta ray,
I
the
know there was
Eastern
some.
panther, the humility pose. Get a mask. Snap that vertebrae.
Yeah, you fucking tell him. Okay, the mask is clearly Mad Dog Joe DeCurso. Here's how I know. They have the same body, And also, he was blonde, and there's blonde hair poking out from under the mask.
Yeah, but he has brown hair poking up from the very top.
I mean, you make a good
Tweed,
point.
the head of the Mask is Mad Dog Fan Club, agreed to take off time from his very busy schedule to meet with us and let us in on the details and intricacies of why he feels Mad Dog Joe is the Mask.
Also, did they take this cab
Hey, kids, hey, wait a
from
minute
New York
there.
City?
We're trying to make a movie here, all right? No, maybe you didn't hear me. I said we're trying to make
Yeah, you
a
tell
movie
these fucking
here.
kids.
It's very important.
Good bow, good bow.
Okay? Now go on, bitch.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here before I do that thing that makes me feel like
That's
God.
right.
Get out of here.
You want me to come in again or what? Charlie Straw.
Hey, Dr. Tweed, how are you?
Come here.
I have a feeling he doesn't have a medical degree.
Used to be my vice president of the Mad Dog Joe fan club. I invited
And now
him
he's a
here.
raging alcoholic.
And after he's seen what I keep in
Charlie
my
runs this
basement,
men's
he grew that
store
stubble
on
that he can't
Van
shave
Nuys
off and hasn't
Boulevard.
not had a
Very
beer since.
exclusive.
Oh, yeah? Where on Van Nuys?
On the corner.
Which corner?
Depends.
This guy knew Mad Dog Joe since they were kids. Oh, they both had the same foster parents. They went to different schools together. Everything.
And he tried to decapitate me.
Very knowledgeable guy. Talk to him, Leslie.
I love how this guy's directing and producing.
Oh, God.
And taking care of the extras.
See, I don't know that much, really.
So Joe's
What-
mother
th-
tells
was
this
that-
bad
that scene was
fortune to this
absolutely
rich guy, and
unnecessary.
He is not very happy about it. You know, it comes
The only reason that
true.
scene was
So,
necessary is to explain why this guy is
You know what I
drinking
mean?
awkwardly in the
A
shot.
few years after that, a few years later, Joe
I hate
his
this
daddy
guy's
immigrate
voice,
from
this
Italy
doctor.
to
You don't
the
like that guy's
US of A,
voice?
and that's
Oh,
where
I don't like
Joe's
his
dad
Ah,
made a
Uncle
living
Cabana,
fighting
I
dogs.
just want to let
Here.
you know. This is how I act.
I
That's
got a
actually a
photo of it
Canadian
right there.
accent.
See? That's them.
So the mob rubs out Joe's father for fixing cockfights. He's feeding amphetamines to his chickens. Like,
It's a handsome
they
man.
never fix nothing themselves.
Have you ever been to a cockfight?
both
You're a
think
well-traveled
Joe is
man.
No, but I was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I stayed across from a cockfight arena. It said
Joe
cockfight
had
arena.
that love of the sport.
You sure that
the
wasn't
animal
just-
ferocity that went
just
right
a
for the
strip
heart.
club?
Those same
I'm
qualities
sorry.
are in the mask, right? Joe was famous worldwide for the John Tolis punch into the sleeper. What's the mask famous for? The John Tolis punch into the sleeper.
And we do know John Tolis
Mad
is in
Dog
this movie.
is
I
the
think John
mask.
Tolis
The
is playing
mask
Mad
is
Dog Joe
Mad
DeCurso
Dog.
and
If that's so,
The Mask.
how do you explain the fact that the Mask and Joe had identical chest tattoos? Joe had tattoos on his arm, and the Mask doesn't.
Joe had tattoos on his arm. The mask has scars on his arm. He could have had them removed.
He gnawed away at his own forearm.
Of course he did. That's why he went on the bridge and rubbed them out against the rocks.
Cryotherapy, where we freeze the dyed tissue and hope that when the
Steve
replacement
Martin?
skin grows back, the tattoo doesn't come back with
Nothing
it.
for Steve Martin?
The
That's a
Variac
great
method
Steve
of
Martin.
chemical
Yeah, that is.
removal,
And he's bald,
where
much
we
like Steve
rub
Martin.
tannic acid into the tattooed area.
Fun fact about Steve Martin,
and
been
then
bald since he was
using
20.
silver
Is that right?
nitrate
It's a wig.
sticks, we
No.
burn
It's been a
away
wig the whole
upper
time.
epidermal layers.
Allegedly.
Is there scarring?
I'm going to say this.
Yes.
Steve
There's
Martin,
always scarring.
my name is John Hastings.
There's
I live in
also
Los
skin graft
Angeles.
surgery and
Very
laser
easy to
surgery.
find. Sue
But
me,
these
baby.
are outrageously expensive and
Don't
painful.
sue me.
Yeah, you have enough
Tattoos might be
lawsuits
cheap,
going
but
on.
they're no bargain to
I
have.
don't need it.
Some of the Eastern Bloc countries are experimenting with entire arm transplants for tattoo removal.
They're going to do a head transplant, and Skull Crusher
Is that what
Johnson's
it
going to
sounds
come
like
back.
It means? Precisely. The entire arm is removed, and a donor arm
donut
sewn in
arm?
place.
I would
Are
love
there
to have
any
a donut arm.
complications?
Yeah, but you can't eat carbs.
Relatively minor. Changes.
You can
in
eat your own
sleeve length, ring size.
I eat my own
fingerprint
protein.
configuration,
Is that?
things
Oh,
like that.
that's why vegans can drink
but
cum.
No scarring.
Ace, you gotta be more aggressive.
This is Lola's gym. She has a team of girls she wrestles. Killer Tomato and Ace. Regular foxes. Been doing it ever since
Killer
Joe
Tomato is a
disappeared.
great
Come
name.
on in and talk to her.
I wonder if she like molests them like Moolah does.
I was about to bring that up.
allegedly.
Again, Fabulous Moolah. My name is John Hastings. Feel free to sue me.
Please, Lola, we'd like to ask you a couple
Ooh,
of
that's
questions
no bra.
about Joe.
Get out of here.
We're
Yeah.
not
That girl's
reporters. We're
jacked.
making a
I like
documentary
it.
about Joe.
Here's a weird thing.
outta
I was
here.
never attracted
Just
to
like to
muscular
ask you
women.
one
Last 2
question,
years,
please. Do you
developed a
think-
real
do you
affinity
think
for it.
Joe
Welcome
is
to the
man?
team.
It's
Lola,
nice, isn't
can I
it?
just ask you
I just want to be.
question.
I
Do
just.
you
It'd be like.
You want to be woman handled.
Imagine they could
That's
carry
all.
me.
Lost.
Please.
We're just making
They can treat me like a little baby.
This is like the original Wrestling Road Diaries.
Leslie,
I'm going to say this. The Wrestling Road Diaries had more of a dramatic plot.
Get in the cab. Just get in the cab. Come on.
And technically better acting because you were just...
Let's say I love milk.
Yes. It just says I love New York on the...
Leslie.
I'm going to get a bottle of water from that bag. Vamp for me.
I know.
The gentle approach works.
We've lost one.
We screwed up. We shouldn't have gone to her job anyway. I mean, that was a bad idea.
That was yesterday.
So I think this is Steve Irwin. Is that his name, Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter?
Correct. The one whose daddy got shot by a stingray?
So at this point, he's been making movies about professional wrestling. You didn't miss much. There was a little dog. They pulled up to an apartment.
I feel like that was the perfect time to get us water. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
She learns from her wrestling.
Here's the thing that you don't see in modern cinema. Go Joe.
We're stopped now. Something's bothering you. What's on your mind? What is it?
I hate this guy.
Tweed, I don't know. I just feel like I should be getting some answers. And I'm not. I mean, being with you is like being on this wild goose chase.
Go.
You know, I don't even think I know what I
It's
knew.
a thirsty boy. There you go.
No, with you, illusion and reality, they just blur. They're
This
just
has been brought to you by Caesars Entertainment. You're like that dog that was up there. There he is. Dick Murdoch.
One of the greatest card-carrying members of the KKK ever to be part of wrestling.
We don't like that son of a bitch. And for another thing, he thinks he's God's gift to women. Well, we're going to make him think and understand that the worst thing he ever did was wrestle against the Grunt brothers. We're going to take him, and we're going to crush his ugly mass face. Then we're going to take him, and we're going to squeeze his head until it pops like
The guy on the right
That's it.
has an awful haircut. He's probably 22. He's probably like Steve Martin.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the other crazy thing. Dick Murdoch is so badly educated, he can't say the word him.
That's right, butter.
We're going to take him.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Comment vous pouvez dire ça d'une base? Vous voulez faire grunt? Hein? Dites-moi.
Not French.
What is she? Also, they kept that shot where somebody walked in front of the camera.
Dangerous? Dangerous? Pour qui? Pour le masque? Non, jamais. It will crush your puny heads like moth balls.
Like most balls. I know he said moth. She said mothballs.
Also, there's nothing bothers me more than a masked wrestler who has facial hair because it pushed forward exactly like that and it's so uncomfortable. Also, not realistic to wrestling. Valets never kiss the wrestlers.
To fear from them is their breath. It's worse than the hot air. They are so
Who wrote this promo? The Ultimate Warrior?
They're back.
Double suplex. Double suplex on the woman.
It almost did. Hi, we're from the event staff.
Does 1 Hour Tea sell a shirt that says event staff? Because if it does, I would purchase it.
Hi, we're event staff. Please do not suplex a man onto a woman. Hack and sack. I've wrestled
Okay, have you wrestled here?
I've wrestled a good old hack and sack.
Have you wrestled in this converted airplane hangar or chicken coop?
You know who sings this song?
No. Do you?
Yeah. It might say its name. No, it doesn't say. This is Adrian Street.
Fuck off!
Yeah. The Welsh's own exotic Adrian Street.
Oh, I thought he was English.
From Welsh.
It's not called Welsh.
Cardiff, Wales.
What did you do in school?
Me? I drew wrestlers on paper. Constantly.
Who was your favorite wrestler as a kid?
I liked them all.
Owen Hart for me.
Well, R.I.P.
Then he became the Blue Blazer, and I took steps to remedy the situation.
He was the original mask, actually.
Yeah, that's where they got this idea.
That's a Dick Murdoch specialty right there.
Grabbing the mask and dropping him.
Putting his knee behind a guy and then driving into the ring.
Oh, another fucking pet peeve.
Whoa! You're welcome.
Those are lovely. What a treat.
Helps me pass the time, brightens up my days.
I didn't know that was this movie.
Okay, also, big theme of...
Hold on. I think this referee... We haven't seen his face yet. I think this is referee... Come on, show me that ref. There he is, referee Jesse Hernandez.
It's Jesse Hernandez again?
Yes. We went into it in detail in Bad Guys. He is the owner of the EWF.
Yeah, you go watch Bad Guys before you watch this is what we're trying to say. Because we're going to be calling back to a lot of things. Because I also want to make this point. Both Bad Guys and Grunts, for some reason, thinks good guy tag guys will wrestle a lot of handicap matches.
She's shaking him too.
Nice E-Spirit shirt.
Look at Jesse Hernandez. He does everything.
Oh, man.
He's a working man.
It's a guy who likes cash, baby.
He was also a referee in When Worlds Collide in Los Angeles.
Loved When Worlds Collide. Tried to get my mom to buy that pay-per-view for me. My point being, worlds are colliding.
Buried in the sand for the past couple of weeks, he is the Mask. He has just single-handedly defeated one of the best, roughest, toughest tag teams in the sport. He's sending these men to the hospital, and it is this reporter's opinion.
Oh my God, I've never seen someone who's clearly just done cocaine.
Is that Bill Murray?
That's actually Bill Murray's brother. Yeah, Colin Murray.
Excuse me, Charles. May I call you Charles?
Whoa, that guy almost got murdered.
Yeah.
We almost witnessed a murder.
Excuse me, Mr. Ring Announcer. You've been around a long time.
Mr. Ring Announcer is my father. Just call me Ring Announcer.
Is Mad Dog Joe the Mask?
In my opinion, these people are paranoid schizophrenics.
Whoa.
I wanted to be a psychiatrist when I grew up. Instead, I ended up as a ring announcer. My parents couldn't afford me to send me.
That is such a weird dialogue.
What a weird bit of exposition.
Joe was born on February 29.
You turned the lights on.
So the poor kid, he only got to celebrate his birthday every 4 years. I was Joe's only real wrestling coach. Used to be impossible to control. But
This was the original
he had
YouTube
real
right here.
talent, a coach's dream. He wasn't a bad boy. He was just like a wild Mustang or something.
Yeah, one of the more dangerous horses to
Joe there,
tame.
number 13. He picked that number out for himself. But he couldn't stay out of trouble. Nothing bad, just mischievous. I really miss that boy.
What?
Oh my God. Look! The Mask! See? This
I like how he
proves it.
feels he's like Sherlock
Joe
Holmes.
is the
What?
Mask.
Why
This
would he
is
just be
where he
wearing
got
that
the
mask in
idea.
high school?
From his old high school days. It all fits now. Don't you see? The Mask. What did you do with the mask?
I put two and
I don't
two
know.
together.
Yeah.
I threw it away, I guess.
I know I used to wear it and then have
that
a
mask,
sexual assault fantasy with my wife. Unfortunately, she died in a not so mysterious skiing accident, and I gave it to Joe. Who knows what he did with it?
Oh, Leslie, we go back. Oh, let me tell you, we go way back. There's some stories I could tell you about Cobb, but he's a guy that's he's not really very flexible, you know. I guess you'd have to say that he's set in his ways.
Come on, you
Jesus.
Come on, swing that.
Oh, that's what wrestling practice was like, yes.
What could he be saying that would offend people? We've already seen tits.
Yes, I agree.
That's it.
Like, he has to be saying the N-word.
Reach into your trunks and take out a little bit of soap from the inside and rub it in the sons of eyes.
Sons of...
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And also, how about all those kids around there?
Yeah.
If you're for one of those television expose things, forget it. I don't speak to nobody until I see my attorney first.
He also called it
We're
an
not a
attorney?
television expose.
It's
We're
like an
making
attorney,
a
but much
documentary
cheaper
about
because it's just a
wrestling.
guy with
I
a
understand you
briefcase.
used to
I feel it's an
manage Mad Dog Joe
obnoxious
DeCurso.
attorney.
Yeah. Oh, it's just
Or an obscure attorney.
Or a baseball umpire with a briefcase?
Attorney.
All right, I'll talk to you. Yeah, he was a son of a
Joe was one of a kind, though. Dead.
But you said earlier he was a son of a...
He was a son of a... But he had heart. Loved punishment. Used to thrive on it.
Also in the 80s, everyone wore like asshole hats, I feel.
Yes, no, everyone was dressed like a barista.
Anything like him since. The heart of a lion. Why, he could lightning or thunder.
By the way, just envisioning that he's saying the N-word for all of those bleeps.
On a wet doormat. I was handling a
This is a man's dream right here, by the way.
ugly turd. Called himself the Giant Goon.
San Diego, California, or also, that was Hackensack, New Jersey. Yeah.
Why is the goon covered in shit or mud?
5 minutes. Used to make a killing. Suck him in and come up. That was my motto.
Jesus Christ.
Like a wild
Oh my God.
Whoa.
That was impressive.
How are you gauging the wrestling in this film? You did that in Bad Guys.
Yeah, and these guys are all wrestlers right here.
So do you think that
Is that when you signed him up?
Crazy Joe DeCurso is a trained wrestler?
Yeah, I know he is. He's Magic Schwartz.
Oh.
I have his autograph in my... I have the main character
of Grunts.
His son is a stand-up comedian in Chicago.
No.
And he found out through my friend Marty that I was because he's also in the movie Over the Top as the Smasher.
Oh my God, that's who that is.
Yeah. He arm wrestles him in a bar in a truck stop. Says, "You Hawk, I'm the Smasher." That's this guy right here with the mullet. His name is Magic Schwartz, and he was a wrestler also.
Bear in mind, Over the Top was supposed to be the launch of an arm wrestling wave.
It was for me. That guy is jacked.
Do you think that guy's done steroids?
Who am I to say? Although he lost to a pathetic dropkick.
Yeah. Delivered by... I don't understand this match.
Well, this is This is Hackensack.
That's also San Diego. It's the Hackensack section of San Diego.
The ring announcer enters. Mad Dog bushwhacks him too. Now he's turning on his partner. He's telling his partner just how he feels about
Yeah, where are those beeps now?
Everyone's scattering, and I for one believe
He just threw him against the ropes and then just left.
Yeah.
Why?
Mad Dog stealing someone's shirt.
Oh, the little popcorn dealer.
I love when shit gets thrown in the ring. I know it's so dangerous, but I love it.
Yeah, mayhem. There's nothing better than mayhem. Controlled mayhem.
It just hit a cameraman.
Son of a... Things ain't never been the same since. You think
Since we changed San Diego to Hackensack.
Why is that man in a towel weighing himself?
knows?
With little kids.
Yeah, again, great point.
What you should be doing is talking to that he used to live with, that Lola. She's sure to know. But I'm warning you, you'll never get her to talk.
Bullshit! The mask is not Joe. What are you, blind? I'm sick
She
and
knows.
tired of all this crap about Joe being a monk in Japan somewhere, being dead, jumping
At
off
least
a
she didn't
bridge. I've had it up to
hit him
here.
with a fucking frying
I want
pan.
some sanity in my life. I'm going to tell you about Joe because I want you off my backs, all right? He disappeared one day. I came back from working out and he was gone. That was 6 years ago. I haven't heard from him since. Okay, you want to see some stuff of his?
Here's his head.
These are some of Joe's trophies. This is the ledger I kept
Wait,
on.
is this the guy who lost his head?
No, Skull.
Oh, that's he's done for. All right.
Cash outlays.
Although they haven't said he's dead yet.
Go ahead,
True.
take it. Joe was a tough
Also,
wrestler.
Rod
He was
Stewart
good.
calendar,
He was very
also a
tough on
photo of
himself.
Paul Foot.
He just had to win. That was his big problem, as you know.
For
He
you
just had
Fringe
to win.
fans.
Yeah.
Come on, there's more junk back
Which they
here.
are. They bought this at the fridge.
I know. That's why I'll allow it.
Jeez, what am I doing with all this
Acceptable.
junk? Take him. Just get him out of my life. There's more junk in here.
Yes, a dartboard.
Look at this. Look at this crap in my closet. You know how they say clothes make the man? Gee, I don't have the man. I got all of his clothes.
Why didn't you
Don't
throw
ask
these
me
out
what
after
for.
6 years?
Please, get them out of my closet. Can't believe I still have them. Here, don't forget the shirt. Honey, come here, baby. It's all right. Honey, this is my good friend, Honey. She hasn't left me. It's all right, baby. You know, she's just a little bit scared. I mean, you think I had a bad temper. You should have seen Mad Dog. When he got mad, he was like a wild dog. I mean, he was crazy. And he did not jump off some
She's a
bridge.
good actress,
you know, like
I feel.
people say.
That's
He
not
would
true.
have done that. I know the guy, you know, just a little bit.
Way off, huh?
Yeah, not close.
Bimbo.
'Cause
And
also-
you better not bring her in here. If you're up there, Mad Dog, I'm
How
gonna kill
big
you
is
when
this
I get
fucking
up there.
apartment?
You're causing me so much shit. Look at this.
What about her butt? She got a nice butt.
Very high
You know,
butt.
he was bad, but he loved jokes. He loved swerves. That's wrestling talk. Especially whoopee cushion. Can you believe it? Only the best for Mad Dog. A bone, which is what I've got now.
What?
What though?
They did a jump cut there.
Mad Dog saved a guy's
I would have liked to see
What the fuck is
These
happening?
fans were beating on this guy so bad after a fight with Joe that Joe dragged him into the dressing room, pretended to beat on him so the fans wouldn't kill him and saved his life. I mean, I don't know why
That's not. That's not saving
I
someone's
wanted to
life.
see the rest of the whoopee cushion stuff.
Yeah. Also, did you notice that there was just a clown in there?
Of course.
Yeah.
We got TV interviews, you know, all this stuff about fights you're taking. I can't believe I'm hanging on to all this junk. I don't know why. You know, he's gone.
I got this mask.
How about a hug?
What the fuck?
Okay,
But why
sit
would
out,
you
all
keep
right?
this all for
You got what
6
you
years?
wanted.
And then be happy to just give it to some random person who
A
shows
great
up.
point once again from Coltford Crancraw.
I feel like the guy that won the lottery. The one with the white.
Oh.
What is she doing now?
Or just give him the box.
I think Lola suffers from schizophrenia.
Oh, wow.
She just threw out a bunch of hair.
It's film, and they're gonna find out the real answers.
Look at all this film. Now we're really gonna
God, I would love to have a found footage festival and just watch all of it.
Oh my God! So many dicks just spliced into photos of Skull
The
Crusher.
woman just got dumped on.
So is this movie now gonna be us watching all of that film?
Joe,
It's a movie within a movie within a movie within a movie.
A spitfire like Lola, and then he gets a real classy broad like that French frog, Angel Face.
The French frog angel face.
You guys have a projector we can look
It's like
at
saying
this stuff right
like
away?
chicken.
Know where we can rent one, though.
Oh, yeah? What do they go for?
I don't
So
know.
is this guy
Depends
now
on
a
who you
good
know.
guy?
Yeah, I got some.
I don't know.
Hello, and welcome to our home. I am Mad Dog Joe DeCurso.
You're right, not a good
manager.
actress.
Sweet Lola. Come with me, please.
They also just shot that
Mad Dog
20 seconds
Yeah.
ago, right after they shot that one scene.
She was wearing this dress underneath those clothes.
Some of Joe's wrestling photos. And this is where we relax, watch TV, or
Have
whatever.
sex.
Yeah, bone hard.
And this is our clothes
I like
closet.
that hat.
As you can see, we live modestly but comfortably. And
Wait,
these are
just
some
from your
pictures
clothes
and
closet?
paintings that I've done. I love Oriental.
Whoa.
Do you feel Joe is ready for
As you can see from our clothes closet,
Yes, I
we
do
live
feel
modestly.
Joe's ready for the title shot.
Point out,
Worked
point of
hard.
order.
In
Joe is
fact,
the main character of this movie,
Ready, we're gonna knock
yet to
the
have a
world
speaking
on its
line.
ear.
Yep, still not yet. Is that Terry Crews?
That was his old tag partner that he turned on.
What the fuck?
They're doing so much homework.
Worthless. I can't use
Not
any
worthless.
Of this.
Worthless. We have a gold mine
Can't.
here. The stars
First of all,
at
you're
play.
eating my
I don't
microphone.
need
Just
ad
kidding.
play. I need
Second of
something,
all,
a morgue
I hate how this guy talks.
I hate this entire movie so far. I'm so confused on what's happening.
People are
It was
bigger
a
than life,
rage eat.
yet human.
Human. I don't want human, Tweed. I want reality. I want a
is
tidy.
reality.
I want a tidy little piece of film.
tight
that
piece
just
of
Did they make this movie at the same time as Bad Guys? Because there's so many correlations.
Take a deep
Tweed,
breath,
cardigan.
2 or 3 minutes.
It just shows what people thought wrestling was in the 80s, which was sadly pretty much this, minus decapitation.
I'm standing here with the Mask, his scintillating manager, Angel Face, and Honey Bun.
The dog has a mask.
No, it doesn't. That's just the dog's face, I'm pretty sure.
That dog has a mask.
Oh my God, the dog's wearing a mask.
El Toro.
Unpopular? No, not as unpopular as we are going to be after the Mask turns El Toro into a teeny Winnie Pooh burger.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. El Toro may be a lot smaller
What
than the Mask,
the
but
fuck?
he isn't state champion for nothing.
Ça veut rien
I want to
dire
know what
pour
this
nous.
guy looks like now.
That means nothing to us.
This announcer.
The Mask will turn this little Georgia Matador.
He looks exactly the same.
I picture him as a super creepy old dude.
Do you remember? Okay, so in the early WrestleManias, Sean Mooney was the backstage guy. Tony Schiavone was. Do you remember the other guy that was there for one WrestleMania?
Craig DeGeorge?
Wow, yeah, Craig DeGeorge.
The wrestling champion.
What
of the state
happened to
of Georgia,
him?
El Toro.
Well, that girl's got problems.
I don't know.
She'll leave that Frankfurt
Good.
back where it belongs. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you're
Definitely
the
a
one that put this
Guerrero.
belt around
Definitely
me.
a Guerrero.
You are the one that gave me the chance.
I'm going to say
prove
Mondo.
myself
I'm going to
with
throw
such a
out
small
and say it
body.
was Chavo
Now,
Senior.
underneath two masks, you're
Chavo
nothing but a
Classic,
big,
as he was
tall
also known.
brute.
We'll see at
When
the end.
you attack like a bull. You don't attack with your mind. You just attack with those big muscles of yours. Well, all I have to offer is this small body with a lot of brain, a lot of swiftness, and a lot of speed. And every time you see red, it's going to be me, man. Set
Does he have a weird wide nose?
So you just come ahead, man.
Oh, it's on the mask.
It's on the mask.
Kick of yours, and I'll teach you some manners.
That was a good promo.
El Toro, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Looks like it's going to be
So-
a good show tonight.
Yeah, I just want to let you know my
We're here to see.
chin's. Oh, get that hat off, you absolute
I
fuck.
like rooting for the little guy. He gets wild and crazy, and that's what I'm here for.
El Toro, baby.
El Toro's baby.
Yeah.
Athens,
Athens,
Georgia.
Georgia looks
Or-
nothing like the arena that Skull Crusher and.
He's from Macon, Georgia.
I mean,
I've been to Macon, Georgia. The kinds of El Toro men are not in Macon, Georgia.
I do like this song though.
Whoa! That was like a hardcore
yeah, he's
makeout.
gonna fuck that chick hard. No condom. No shirt. Also, it doesn't make sense that the bad guy gets an entrance and the good guy doesn't. Just throwing that out there.
He's the champion. He is the good guy right there.
Oh, who's the bad guy?
He just made out with a fan.
Doesn't mean he's not a good guy. Okay, the mask is off. It's clearly a Guerrero. Also, I like how they show you over in the South, but they just hung a Confederate flag in the background.
But he slips away. El Toro has slipped away and slams the mask onto the mat.
He did just take his mask off.
Into his dance of the Toreador.
And this is the exact same place that the opening scene came from.
Yeah,
and
exactly the same place, and the same place they filmed. It's back in the Olympic, I believe.
Begging her fighter to get back in the ring and stop El Toro's dancing. Oh, the brute is being embarrassing.
Yeah, you're really showing me. This is why you get no parts in Hollywood. This is why you couldn't be in a movie like
I'm
Grunt.
actually really enjoying this. It's just I have jet lag. Already played this song. They're playing the same song again.
No.
Yeah, it's an Adrian Street classic.
This isn't Adrian Street. It's not Welshy.
Yeah, qua.
That was a cut. Two different things.
Oh, skin the cat. Oh, you fucking idiot.
El Toro catches the mask in an upside-down head scissors and sends the confused Goliath sprawling over the ropes and out of the squared circle.
Yeah. High cross body.
Hot cross body. Why would he wear that mask the whole time to only take his mask off in the match?
I agree. It's like when Vader used to wear the big metal thing and then take it off. They'd wear that.
I don't know if he'd be able to wear that the whole match.
He'd be allowed.
El Toro slams him down again and stomps on his nose.
And that's the real dance of the Toreador. He's gonna...
He's gonna
frog splash.
He's gonna puke.
Picks him up and El Toro right onto the mat.
Here comes about 280 pounds of steel.
Yeah, boy.
El Toro
He's made out of
just
steel?
rolls out of the way.
Boom.
El Toro fools the mouse with a beautifully executed torpedo headbutt.
Is that the same girl that he had a pash with?
Wants no part of this
That means a kiss, like a makeout
He
said.
runs for cover. He knows
Does that stand
when
for
he's
passionate
beaten
kiss?
El Toro. Make
I'm sure at
the
some point, but
whole
now it just means
world
like,
knows it.
bit of a pain.
The ref is
Never heard
counting
that
out the mask. 1, 2.
Come on down. Jump right past that Confederate flag.
Jump through racism and hit a white man wearing a mask.
Ran in a tutu somewhere.
the acrobatics.
There's nothing acrobatic about that. He just jumped.
Well, that was pretty acrobatic.
That was very nice. He did a lovely pirouette.
Right into what's left of the mask. He picks up the dazed mask, charges off the rope, and my goodness, collides
Anything down there?
Couldn't find it.
Wait a minute, the mask seems okay. He's
I'm pretty sure that mask is just a Gene Simmons Kiss mask. Same logo on the eyes.
No, because he wore it in high school.
But that was a white mask. That one's silver. Different masks, baby.
And he wanted
This match sucks.
The little bull is being pounded.
I'm cold. Every match has to be perfect. Like when I wrestled Grado at the EICC.
You think that match is perfect? I mean, Grado?
That's just not funny. You're right. It's more like ground round, and the fans are begging their hero to get off the ground.
But then what? So wait, the mask is the bad guy in the movie?
Yes.
Then why did they do that whole opening thing? He's supposed to explain. Oh.
Because he was a good guy with no mask. Now he's come back and he's been a dastardly bad guy.
I'm so fucking confused.
He surprises everyone, especially the mask.
He's the villain. That's a Guerrero move, guys.
He's back with a vengeance, a nose twist.
You know, a nose twist.
Because that's clearly Mondo or Chavo classic Guerrero.
And here's the dance. A kick to the masked knee.
Ah.
Another one. He's flailing in the ropes like a fish in a net.
The Confederate flag is everywhere.
Well, they're sending a message to the vaguely ethnic person in the ring. Not welcome.
That's a good move right there, that roll.
Well, balls of fire! He's writhing in agony.
Joe, you're the worst at hiding, Joe.
I know.
He's hauling it onto the mat for some reason. That's
You really wear your heart on your sleeve.
Where's the referee? That's
Trying to hide my yawns.
The brave El Toro, still dazed, is buffeted mercilessly.
You think those noses are big man in the ring?
Yeah.
That one? The cardboard step?
There's no way that those steps could have been used for people to... Oh no, he's bleeding from the spine.
You see blood?
Yeah, he's bleeding from the back. Oh my god, it's Renee Young.
And she was smoking.
Yeah. She always is, baby.
It's the second baby of the movie. I'll only allow one more.
Oh, you think there's only going to be one more baby? You're wrong, baby.
Somebody stitch up his spine.
Yeah.
This place has turned into a Parthenon of pandemonium, and I suggest if you have any small children, you get them away from your set right away.
Yuck.
Never in my 6 months of watching wrestling have I seen
You see, not in my 6
months, yeah. She definitely is a WWE commentator. Not in my 4 weeks since I was hired here as a Tucson weather girl have I seen so many grapplers be grappling.
You know what they say, grapplers be grappling.
Yeah.
Baby.
What's weird is right now that him and Angel, he rips off Angel Face's trousers and just eats her ass in the middle of the ring. So one thing I know about the mask is he likes a turgid behind. A bit sweaty, a bit stinky.
We're here at the YMCA.
California, where Wally George, ultra-conservative talk show host, has invited the mask.
Oh
to be a guest on
my
his
God! Look at that haircut.
Yeah, he's sick. He stinks, doesn't he? Totally.
Bangs. Is that what a woman does when she wants bangs?
Baloney, right?
He's got a bang combined with the bucket.
It's the bang bucket.
It's a sequel to the porn site The Bang Bus. These girls need a bucket. They fuck them and they throw the bucket in the woods.
Now, I don't know if this guy's a real life. Because it did say introducing Wally George.
He's the mayor of Anaheim.
I don't know if he was like popular back in the 80s or something.
He's not an actual way.
For you liberal lunatics out there, this is the
Oh,
program
no,
that
he's
tells
the-
it the way it is. I want you to take a look at a little phony film footage so you can see at home. Even when they try,
Why is he hitting the ropes?
They can't do anything right in the Soviet Union.
That is not.
Also-
that is a man named Frank from Milwaukee. What?
What?
Oh, and I got as far as the Wrestling
I saw the spring.
Oh, they're saying that that's in Russia and not at the very
The same
original
Olympic auditorium.
And there's 7 fans there.
Commie trick. Those stupid Russians don't know how to do anything right. Isn't that right?
Oh, it's a takeoff of the
Trying to discredit a
Donahue or
tragic
something?
Not
accident
Merv
that really happened
Griffith.
in this great country just
He's in
a few
WrestleMania
years
5.
ago. And I'll
Piper
tell
hit
you,
him with the
this
fire
film
extinguisher.
was
Morton Downey
smuggled
Jr.
in
show.
to this country from the Soviet Union by those wonderful people in the CIA. Next up on the hot seat, he calls himself a disc jockey. I call him a disc jerky. How about you, huh?
Nailed him. Got him.
Well, I've heard you on your stupid program. You're a lousy role model for the kids who are listening across America. You are promoting satanic worship, drugs, and violence. Am I right?
This guy's the biggest wrestler of them all. Let me hear ya.
This guy is just Ric Flair if he was alt-right.
Dude.
All right?
All right.
Yeah, alt-right is all right, baby.
Little pervert.
Wait a minute. Hey, you guys, calm down. All right,
By the way, why didn't you put your pants on before you came
Yeah,
down here?
you fucking nailed it.
Just calm down a little bit, all right? This is the Distorted Minds, the name of the song. The Crosshair Band. There's a hidden message in this.
Speaking of distorted minds, there he is.
Nailed him.
You guys be quiet now. I'm going to turn it up so you can hear this loud and clear, okay? You're all going to be happily...
It's every
All right,
80s
now listen
pop
to
culture
this here and see
reference
if I can
jammed
find
in
it here.
together.
Listen to this now.
Joe.
Joe, it's Mask. Joe is Mask. Can you hear that?
Joe is Mask, and you are nuts. What do you think?
I don't know. He brings a valid point.
Yeah. Why would you leave these many clues to your identity there?
Wait a minute. Be careful with my record.
That was worth a lot of money.
Oh my God.
Were they just doing the fucking
I like
Hitler
how they're
salute?
getting him arrested for stopping someone from breaking his property.
They were just Hitler saluting.
Hey, I think now's the time we should go to the audience and bring somebody up for some questions and maybe a few comments. And what's your name, sir?
Dr. Tweed.
What kind of a doctor are you, pal?
Sociology.
Don't like this guy.
I took my PhD at the University of
Never
California.
mind. You look like you need a doctor. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I would like to, on behalf of the Mad Dog Joe is Mask fan club, of which I am the
You
founder.
think you'd have a catchier name for that fan club?
To make you an honorary member, if
Thank you,
you
Brad.
would so be.
Get back. Oh, what are you, flashing here or something? Get back to the podium.
I'd like to. Hey, we saw the girls' tits.
Yeah, I'd like to see some cock
I
as
just
well,
want to
yeah.
impress upon you this one thing, sir, and this is with all due respect, because I appreciate you, and I appreciate the men you have on
This is
your
where Tupac
wall,
got that song from.
and I appreciate the
Hot
country.
seat?
You are
Say what you
appreciated.
want to say.
Mad Dog Joe is the mask.
You are an idiot.
I have been interviewed.
That's some
Wait a minute.
Hitler shit.
Here's what I think of your official.
Didn't even rip it up the front ways.
Joe is Mask.
The Joe is Mask fan club.
Just sit down and shut up.
Doesn't kick him out.
security grab.
Doesn't kick him out.
Program is all
Just gets him back to his
about.
seat
Now you're
that's so
gonna
close
meet
to a
this
microphone.
idiot himself, the man we've been talking about. He calls himself the Mask, and he's masquerading as Mad Dog Joe DeCurso, and he's bringing along with him his ding-dong manager. Let's bring them
I'd
in
like to
right
see
now.
just his
Here they
ding-dong.
are.
I'd like to see his manager.
What's he handing out? Coupons for Domino's
Yeah,
pizza?
Nazi propaganda.
Hi, 2 for 1 at Domino's. Hi, 2 for 1 at Domino's. You're right, the main star has not talked one word.
Once. If this movie was Shawshank Redemption, Tim Robbins would have been silent. It's a Tim Robbins.
Is he Joe DeCurso? Hey, numbskull. Yes.
You know, Wally,
What's that?
when you become a big star, a lot of jealous people say many things, but don't trust them.
That's
It's
not a
true.
dog.
You know that,
It's a little
Wally,
pig.
Because you're a very big star, don't you?
Well, since you put it that way. No, come on. Don't try to do that to me.
They got a big laugh.
I can't figure out what the
I'm
plot of this
asking
movie is.
I want to know, and why don't you say something, idiot? Are you Joe DeCurso or aren't you? Speak to me. Listen, I'm asking you a question, and I want an answer from you. Are you Joe DeCurso? Now, don't give me any of your bull. I want an answer. Are you Joe
Yes,
DeCurso?
yes,
You're
yes,
like
yes,
a
yes,
penny away
yes,
from me.
yes,
I want to
yes.
know. Get him away from me, you idiot. Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna beat the shit out of the security guard.
Yeah, of course. He's the Mask and Joe DeCurso. He's two different people in one body.
Get the mayhem started.
He smacked that guy's ass.
Security guards just put him back in the seat.
Of course. Just put him back in his dressing room, do the segment again. See you in 5 minutes, Mr. Mask. My fault.
Thanks for doing this interview. I appreciate your
terrible
change in
car.
attitude towards the media.
You're welcome.
I always love
Do
doing
exactly
interviews
as we
in
want
front
when it
seats,
comes to
looking
the media.
backwards to the
I
back
assume
seat.
you've done a lot of interviews in an
That's how I've
open
done-
air convertible.
That's how I've done all my
Flash
podcasts.
in the pan. Tonight, he will be wrestling the fourth wonder of the world, the Great Pyramid.
Ew, that guy was a WCW enhancement talent, I'm pretty sure.
Fourth behemoths.
What?
Behemoths.
Behemoths.
Yes, behemoths.
Beer
You
muffs.
talked, didn't you?
Be
Is
awesome.
this Mad Dog Joe DeCurso?
Who told you to ask me that question?
Nobody. I make up my own
Yeah, you
questions.
tell him.
Don't never ask me that question again. Never.
What did he hit him with?
His fist.
Oh, I thought it was like a case. The noise just doesn't make any sense. The Mask is a fan favorite. See how they're cheering?
It didn't even hurt that guy got rocked in the
No,
fucking
of course.
face. Yeah, I don't understand why they're cheering him though.
Man, he's a heel. He's like Bret Hart. Heel some places, good guy other places. And now they're gonna go fuck all three of them.
From the land of the pharaohs, the Great Pyramid.
Is that guy doing sign language?
Yeah. Also, he's not that tall.
I think he's on somebody's back. Oh, he's a mini. What?
Oh no!
They've distorted their voices also.
Oh.
Oh my god, imagine doing voiceover.
Is that Little not Little Tokyo? Is that the guy who was the chief who got retired? No, it's not Little Tokyo.
No. I feel these are all just actors. None of these guys.
They're doing a great job as actors.
Oh, I don't know. They know wrestling tricks. I can't believe this voiceover. That's what.
Well, it's like it feels like we used extra audio from The Wizard of Oz, and we represent the Lollipop Kids, the Lollipop Kids, the Lollipop
Pretty
Kids.
sure it's the Lollipop Guild.
I think it is the Lollipop Guild. We represent the Lollipop Kids. I agree.
Now he's a bad guy.
You're not allowed to have a match against 4 different people. That's just not fair.
Hey, you made this theory handicap.
Is that Warwick Davis? Is Davis from Willow?
He's booed because he wouldn't beat up 4 little people.
Yeah, that's so weird.
So this is a big turn. This is a big plot point right here. Did you take it in?
Oh, yeah.
His left angel face.
He's just a little upset, that's all.
If I was a betting man and I didn't
Okay,
work
they
for
have
free, I'd bet him on
WWF
salary.
toys,
Then
Andre the
that
Giant, but
clumsy
they
headgear, the
painted his
mask's
hair
face is
yellow.
beat red with embarrassment.
Oh, very
So
good.
we
Who's
go
that
bad
other one?
PR
That's
for the
Road
mask who
War
rightly
or
claims his
Bushwhacker
ex-senator
Luke?
Angel
No,
Face resembles
it
less
looks
a
like
manager
Bruno
than perhaps a small
Sammartino's
aquarium
figure,
fish
but I
with
can't
perhaps a
tell.
small amount of brain
No, he has too much.
damage.
Too many
First there was the
shots.
Georgia title match. Oh, the Mask beat El Toro all right, but beating a hometown boy in the boy's hometown can even make the faceless Mask lose face. From that frying pan, Angel Face really put the Mask into the fire. The Mask got burnt, Angel Face felt the heat, and the match against the Human Pyramid just never ignited. So now the Mask has a new manager, the Golden Greek, John Tolis, and remains to be seen how he will
Why
do
did
in
we
the
not see
upcoming
this
Battle
plot point?
Royale. I can't stand the suspense, can you?
We just did.
Frankly, I only pay attention to professional wrestling because I can't afford cable television. If I could afford cable, the money might be better spent hiring a hitman or deadly poisons to have not only wrestlers, but all athletes put to sleep.
The person writing this was cracking up.
Oh
when
my
they wrote it.
god. The person just thought it was a goddamn fucking.
I'm so in love. I'm in love. I'm so in love.
I like Adrian Street. They kill the dog?
And that's Miss Linda, of course.
ladies search for someone to adore. I've already given up my heart.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome once again to exotic Adrian Street. And tonight my guests are The Mask, who is now being handled by his new manager, Mr. John Tolas, the Golden Greek.
So this is exotic Adrian
He was the
Street.
coach in WWF.
Yes.
Tell me, Mr. Tolas, who is this
Was
person?
he also not the coach of Ride Out
This
High in the movie
person
Grease?
is the Mask. Everybody
Maybe.
thought that all the stars were
No,
in
no,
the
it's not.
sky. But I have
I love the
news
coach
for
in the
you and
WWF. I thought he was a
everybody
great
else.
addition to Mr.
This is the
Perfect's
star.
package.
No one
What a package
even come
Kurt Hennig
this
had as
close
well.
Speaking of package.
in beating him, in defeating
Oh.
him. Anyone that ever steps in the ring with my boy is like stepping in the ring in the middle of a hurricane, stepping in the middle of an earthquake, stepping in the middle of a tornado. He flattens
He named 3
everyone.
wrestlers right in a row.
Anyone in his way.
Well, there's
No
no
one
there's a Texas tornado.
No one.
What about the human pyramid?
We need to get microphones like that next year's fringe.
Just Adrian. I'm sure you could buy those off Adrian Street right now.
All she was good for
We'll make us some
is
more.
to rip her brassiere off and rip her panties off and light a match and boom, and all of a sudden she thought she was a wrestling manager. She was absolutely nothing. So they deported her back to France.
Told you.
Her
France.
and her French poodle. Do you understand a man talking?
Of course,
This is what he has done.
understand viciousness.
Yeah.
There's nobody understands viciousness more than me, dear. I mean, I can be a bitch. I could kill a man, eventually. I mean, what do you think about a mask, Miss Linda?
I think he's hiding behind that because he's a bit of a
Yeah, you
sissy
tell him,
old
Miss
shit.
Linda.
I think it
Looks that way, doesn't it?
he does, doesn't he? Look at those pale blue eyes. Look at those
Why is he
long
winking?
eyelashes and that golden moustache. I bet you're really cute underneath. You're rather cute yourself, dear. So, what about this tournament?
Oh yeah, there's a battle royal to decide who the champion is.
This man shall be
Oh my
the
God, I
winner
totally
and
forgot
the
about
new
that.
champion of the world.
The last person not to have their head popped off
I'm
wins.
going to be in that battle royal, too.
Let me tell you something. Don't lose your head over it.
Bup.
Don't lose your head over it.
We just happen to have a little surprise for you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce another guest, Captain Carnage.
Who could this be? Oh, his old partner.
To my show, Mr. Carnage.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to be on.
Who is that in real life?
No
Let me
clue.
ask you one question. This is the question that all the viewers want to know.
I'm very
Is
surprised
this man
Vince McMahon didn't
Mad
suck him up.
Dog
Yeah.
Joe DeCurso?
No, Adrian. This is not Mad Dog Joe.
Joe DeCurso was a credit to wrestling.
You? You're
Bad guy.
Oh!
That's a bad guy move.
Let's go to the set. Shades of Piper's Pit here.
Well, viewers, that ends another exotic Adrian Street.
Bye.
Goodbye.
What do you think the connection is between rock and roll and
Who's this?
I don't think there is any connection between rock and roll and wrestling.
Is it Gina Davis?
Sucks.
What don't you like about it?
Well, it's just all these beefcakes sitting
True.
on each other. I really don't get the point.
I am.
I mean, what came first anyway, rock and roll or wrestling?
Wrestling.
Chicken or the egg?
It's wrestling came first.
Wrestling.
Oh, he-
Nice nips, babe.
Everything is bigger than life, wrestling tonight. Rock and roll and wrestling tonight.
Jesus, is that for the Olympic tonight?
Yep.
Oh, for the big battle royal.
Well, 'cause they didn't have to do that in the back half of the movie.
I think that was Stunning Steve Austin, by the way.
Is that Black Bart?
Could be.
Should be.
As assistant.
Is that Chris
to
Rock?
The assistant to the mayor.
I mean, I'm not going to confirm or deny, but this sounds
Hey, look,
a lot
it's John
like-
Hastings.
How dare you? I'm not black.
Big man yawning.
I had wanted to present your name on names here with the key
I'll have
to
you
the
talk, man.
city, but instead I would like you to receive these lovely
Me saying that's Chris Rock and you not reacting to it
paperweights
is upsetting me so far.
I'm sorry. I was trying to think of something that
He's talking like Chris Rock. Call people snowflakes.
I was trying to think of a funny retort.
I think that is Steve Austin, by the way.
No.
That person right there. Did you see him? The headband on, blonde hair.
Oh my God, that might be Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Violence.
That guy's in Roadhouse and No Holds Barred.
Well, I remember that time Mad Dog had a
He's
few
definitely in
complications
Roadhouse, and I'm pretty sure he's in No Holds Barred.
He's wearing those goggles as real glasses?
People do it all the time, man. It's called being cool.
Dog the Mask. They got
Are you serious?
similar styles.
Yeah.
Those are science glasses.
I've 100% seen people wear them as regular glasses. You can buy them as regular glasses.
Each one has got his own technique. The other man, he
And they look good,
counters
though.
with his own technique, and it takes a good man to win.
So, Dr. Tweed, you must be very excited about this evening.
Well, I'm flying high, you know,
hope
on
you
that
die.
corral, of course.
I still can't figure out what the plot of this movie
I think the
is.
Mask is going to win tonight.
Is
It's the build up to the big champion. There is no plot.
Mad Dog.
Well, then why did I need to know that thing about Mad Dog killing Skuller Crusher John?
Because that's why the title is vacant.
History
It's basically an episode of Monday Night Raw.
And that's why I'm yawning so much.
That head, when it rolls, could just be covered in a mask.
Why the red and black makeup? I want to see blood tonight. Blood!
I've seen a wrist.
This is not a thing that we have.
Of course not. Also, I can't believe Batista was wrestling all the way back then. And Bill Gates is not the masseuse?
So what do you think about professional wrestling?
What came first, rock and roll or
I
wrestling?
think it's a good form
Wrestling.
of sublimation for the spectator.
What do you like best about it?
I like the pain, violence.
Oh, it's right by my house.
Blood, the hitting, the chicken. This is great.
I love those glistening bodies full of sweat. Smashing
In
together.
Koreatown right now.
They're flexing and their muscles just bulging with their veins.
Yeah!
Love those bodies. Give them to me.
Any special glistening part?
What's the weirdest
Their
part?
penises.
What's the weirdest part of your body that a woman has said is attractive?
Someone told me the other day my stomach was attractive. I was like, I disagree.
Was she giving you little kisses on your stomach?
Just touching it.
We
Like
broke
this.
up a lot of crowd
Oh,
control
that's nice.
It was my favorite part. I go,
So we were a team together.
Mad Dog isn't dead then.
Mad Dog is alive and well. Let me tell you, don't ever count him out.
Is that Walter Payton?
You ever
A
count
reference
him out,
nobody
you're
would
finished. I'll
understand.
come after you myself.
I get it. I just can't. I'm just reeling that
Yeah, call you Charles.
Wes Anderson is in this movie.
I would just like to
This
get
is Bill
some
Murray
of your
once again.
thoughts and opinions about tonight's upcoming Battle Royale, and specifically the Mask.
The Mask is irrelevant.
No, he's
What's
not. He's
important
one of
is
10.
The Mask, madness, and the news, and wrestling. You understand that?
Yeah.
Just want to see how much.
What is
is
this
left
you're
in-
making here? This
You don't have to know,
educational
sir.
video? You get a
You
grant for this?
could have just done it like I've been
No,
doing
we're
all movie.
making a documentary about wrestling.
Have you been?
Do you know the three most
Man,
boring
you're
words
subtle.
in the English language? Parade, museum,
Museum.
and documentary.
No.
Documentary.
And there's only one thing I hate more than a parade, and that's you, Uggums. Take my ticket. I'm going to the press box.
Commie Warhead, are you intimidated
Commie
by the prospect of going into
Warhead.
the ring
Love
with the
it.
mask?
Fucking love it. It's not Steve Austin, but
Hit the ground.
That's a different guy.
That's what I like. And now there's going to be a lot of big fat men hitting the ground.
That's for you, and this is for the mask or anybody else who tries to stand between me and the belt.
Captain Carnage is
that's
going to be
his
the new champ.
ex-tag team partner.
The
Correct.
mask and the Golden Greek, say it,
The mask and the Golden Greek
are the greatest.
are the greatest.
Now say it all at once.
The mask and the Golden Greek are the greatest.
And don't you ever forget it. And don't you ever forget it.
Do you like girl wrestlers?
Do you like girls?
Yeah.
Female wrestlers mud when they take
Oh my
off
God!
the
It's one of the
clothes.
guys. It's one of the Golden Boys from the movie Meteor Man.
Me, women wrestling. I
You ever
love
seen that
it.
movie?
I love it. I love
Yes,
it.
but not the thing I
love them
remember.
women.
They were the
I
gang.
just like them.
Where were you October 28th? Listening to Adrian Street? Adrian Street got a big bump of music credits here. She is in Glow, Queen Kong. That's Big Bad Mama.
Cherelli.
I don't know her.
How many of the people that were actually in Glow, are they getting royalties off that TV show?
Absolutely.
Fuck. So the scumbag that oh, someone falling down is never not the best.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
This does not look like quality wrestling right here.
Yeah.
But Adrian Street's collecting those royalties, music royalties.
Probably not. It was probably just a buyout.
Just sign it over.
Yeah.
Mighty big girl for her age.
Is Adrian Street still alive?
Yep.
Met him?
I have not, but he just moved back to Wales after living in Pensacola for probably 40 years. Nice shot right there.
Yeah.
Jesse Hernandez gets the call as the
All
referee.
filmed in one night. He probably owns the ring as well.
100%.
Yeah. No, it's an old WWF ring is what it is. Is it not?
You don't know that.
Look at the turnbuckles in the design. It looks like the Golden Age ring.
Even if she was as pretty as me.
Red, white, and blue? Come on.
It's not hard to tape ropes.
What about this movie makes you think that they would... 2 matches on this card, by the way. They only need 2. Yes!
Los Angeles, California looks a lot like Macon, Georgia.
You know what's weird? In no way does this place look like Teaneck, New Jersey. Hoboken, New Jersey.
Ladies and gents, here come the wrestlers into the ring. All bloody 12 of them.
12 of them?
They were supposed to be 10 people in the match. Is that Bernie Sugar? I can't believe also they got the idea for different language news teams from this movie.
That's what men look like. There's Steve Austin. Oh, American Starship Eagle, which is Dan Spivey. Because he used to tag with American Starship Coyote, who is Scott Hall.
Holy shit.
Am I a wrestling nerd?
Yeah. That's amazing. That's why I like hanging out with you, because I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
And 22 of those babies were either named Mad Dog or Mask.
Javi Warhead, Captain Carnage, and his manager, Sweet Lola.
Oh, shit.
Plot point, engaged.
Yeah. I hope this is a quick battle roll, because I've had to pee the entire recording of this.
Well, you did drink that water pretty heavily.
So fast. And it's just made it... Is that Lady Blossom?
No, that's Linda. She sewed me a mask when I was 17 years old.
Get the fuck out of here. What was the mask of? Are they still together?
Yes. A basic mask from Bizarre Bazaar at her website.
How lovely.
The bout will begin when the bell rings. Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck,
Oh no! That was definitely going to happen. He's still saying good luck.
Get out of the ring. Here we go.
Who do you think is going to win? I think it's going to be Adrian Street.
unnatural position.
I got a feeling it's going to be Mask. Then he's going to uncover and be Joe DeFortes.
Or it's going to turn out he was the Skull Crusher Johnson the whole time.
You can feel the air of expectancy in the crowd. They didn't just come to see an old-fashioned brand of wrestling.
Adrian's just got great gear. So his husband.
Oh yeah, he's a very unique look, and also he broke someone who is an enemy of yours into the business in a way.
I don't understand that statement.
Someone who doesn't like you in wrestling. One of the first people he managed was Adrian Street. How many people don't like you in wrestling that that's a difficult thing to answer?
Couple.
Jim Cornette, Adrian Street.
Here's the survival of the fittest. The fans are hysterical. The whole building is rocking.
Well, you're the one who said you were a wrestling nerd, I'm just saying. You don't know the Memphis territory. I don't really think you...
I have one specific person I think about who doesn't like me, and I didn't want to bring up his name.
But there's no sign
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't bring that up.
I just fought long and hard for the opportunity to be here tonight.
I wouldn't bring up like Colt.
Who's the one person who doesn't like you?
Yeah.
Like,
Been in limbo for so long.
I'm not going to bring up your heat with dear departed WWF commentator Lord Alfred Hayes.
I'm glad. Thank you.
No problem. Judo Alfred Hayes, Queen Elizabeth's favorite wrestler who used to claim. I mean, we have no emotional context for knowing who that fat Russian is.
There's a lot of fat men. Just thick men.
I'm really surprised Roddy Piper's not in this. This seems like such a Roddy Piper vehicle.
That looked like George Animal Steel.
It's not,
And
though.
I don't mean in a gentlemanly fashion.
The back's too clean.
We're not talking pistols and 20 paces today. This is America. The mask is
Have we
landing
covered what
blows
wrestler is
left
Captain
and right.
Carnage? Who that
He's
actually
got
is?
the exotic Adrian Street in a
The
headlock.
big black dude?
He
Yeah.
I
gouges
just
at
don't
his
know.
eyes.
I'm sure it's somebody.
Mike the Alaskan York and his Russian neighbor are working on Captain Carnage.
Oh, it probably comes down to
Rip
Captain
Miller
Carnage
gives
and
an
the
airplane
mask.
spin to Cowboy
You hope
Steve,
so.
and
Also, I
down he
hate the
goes.
name The Mask.
Miller body
Also-
Oh, I
presses
hate
him.
it.
Hey,
No.
what's going on here?
I feel like I'm in a meat packing plant.
3 tons of flesh.
I think
are
that was
now
the
heaped
referee
on
who did a
top of
drop
poor
kick.
Cowboy
Oh, he was
Steve.
pinning.
It's a battle royal.
So in Japan, sometimes you could do that as a
Put
cover.
on the stretcher.
I like how they dumped him off the
Mercilessly kicks
stretcher.
him to the auditorium
What?
floor.
In Japan, you could cover in a battle royal.
The blows are coming fast
And that's how people get eliminated. Is everybody covers it.
Are we in Japan right now?
No, right. So, but maybe I don't know. Maybe there was a time where like Vince changed the rules because that's what they do.
Going after the commie warhead, banging his fist
Maybe.
into the commie
Also, his name is Kami Warhead once again.
I love it so much. What is Dan Spivey's name in this again?
Coyote Starship.
stomps brutally on Rip Miller's back. Miller
No,
is
wasn't it American Eagle Starship?
Yeah, sorry, American
tramples him again
Eagle Starship Coyote. No, American Eagle Starship
And American Eagle Coyote.
is Scott Hall, who's not in this movie.
And they were the American Eagles?
Yeah.
In what federation?
I don't even know. Maybe CWF, maybe?
You're an absolute
Continental?
gold mine. One. But the pacing of the movie would be so much better
American Starship Eagles pin with the help
if they
of
were
his
doing
new
over-the-top
friend, the
rope
man.
stuff.
The Eagle has reversed the roles. He's
You think that's the sound that it makes?
Yeah, that's what, one of the few wrestling moves I've had done to me a lot. Sounds exactly like
The
that.
Eagle is so irate, he's going after the Golden Greek. The fans are hysterical. The whole building
Oh
is
my
rocking.
God, what is the Golden Greek wearing?
For his next
Gold.
victim and boom! Catches the Eagle and kicks him
He
over
gone.
the ropes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eagle has landed.
So wait, so they're doing it.
You can't appreciate the
It was absolutely spectacular. I just want to clarify the rules of this battle royal.
Okay.
Pin. What does he do? He's got a chain.
The security chain up.
That's illegal.
Oh, that's
John.
illegal.
Oh no, I don't think.
More Adrian Street music?
Neither of those men got enough parental
What's
attention.
that
as baby.
Dancing?
Oh. Thought your butt was itching.
No, I just scratched my ass.
There's Jesse.
Who's that fucking old man?
There's a man kissing another man's head.
Straight fucking.
Looks like a bleeding walnut.
Someone else wearing a mask in the crowd, by the way. Double mask crowd. Double mask.
Big merch back then.
It's so rare.
Well, this is starting to break down. Who do we have left? Adrian Street.
I think it's going to be Adrian Street in the mask and Captain Carnage is the final three.
And then there's the Russian. I keep on forgetting his name. Khrushchev, Battleface.
You mean the Commie Warhead?
Commie Warhead, yes.
How do you forget the Commie Warhead?
But in my head, it's like his first name is Commie, last name is Warhead.
Of course.
Yeah. Hi, Commie Frank Warhead.
Yeah. Commie Christopher Warhead, yeah. What was Adrian Street's big final move? His finishing move?
He would 69 you.
No way.
Yeah. You just take his out, take yours out.
He just drain your cum and then you'd be like, oh, I might as well go to sleep.
Yeah. Feed you a turkey sandwich.
What they always thought Goldust's finishing move should have been?
What's that?
Just suck you off. Suck your earth.
He's gone, Commie Warhead.
Rammed the commie warhead's head into
Check
the
your
post,
F, check
thus
your F.
making the world
Commie,
safer democracy.
Barry, Warhead. I find this odd that like there is no drama. They're just playing music towards us like as it's
Of course.
Street crashes into the turnbuckle. He's
Well,
been
would you do that,
double-crossed
mate?
and he demands an apology.
Yeah, Mask. There goes Adrian Street. Slingshot.
Over the top.
Love it. I love it so much.
Onto another man. This
It's
is
Captain
it?
Carnage and the Mask. We were right.
That guy was bleeding on this movie set for no reason.
And now
event staff is now throwing punches.
Of course they are.
To the wrestlers. That's never happened before.
The mayhem outside is clearly
Mask and a
diverting
mask.
everyone's attention from the main attraction as the mask loops the ropes around Captain Carnage's neck. He's
This
got
is
him
how-
in the hangman.
This is how he popped his head off. If there is a God, please don't allow this to happen to Captain Carnage.
What?
It's Mad Dog.
Oh my. He's fainted. I don't blame him.
What the fuck?
That's Joe, right? Joe isn't Mask.
Then who's the Mask?
He's still going for it.
How far?
Please fly into the ring. Oh, he took the bullet for him.
Oh no! Oh god!
Wow.
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for your damn kids.
There's so many questions I have now.
Is that so?
And
That's
it's coming towards the end of the movie.
Is that Skull Crusher?
I think so. No, that's Mad Dog Joe DeCente.
No, the guy who is the Mask.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like you do know. There's been no other characters established as who that could be for it to have any emotional weight. I accidentally picked my nose.
On camera, documented.
I put it like I didn't pick. I wanted to go like this, and it just slid it right in. Went right in the old nostril.
Please, we're coming to a conclusion here. If you haven't noticed by the music,
This is the Sixth Sense of movies.
it's going back to the Art Noir.
He's gonna cut his head off.
There's Papa Shango.
What if some black liquid's gonna fall out of his hair?
Well, red liquid is already doing that.
It's a reference to the Ultimate Warrior Papa Shango.
He flipped over.
Which is really easy to do when you have no oxygen as well.
Why would you throw that chain away? That's my question.
That's an absolutely excellent. I was like, that was actually pretty epic getting the vest off, and it's like, oh, he just removed his weapon.
Greek God comes in.
Yeah, the golden Greek, you absolute fucking pleb. Oh, not the backbreaker.
I don't agree with this high-pitched music.
I do.
This is like excitement music as the heel is down.
We don't know. The heel isn't gonna win, baby.
But this should be like, oh, no music. See?
And he kills him?
You might try to pop his head off, too. Okay, I'm getting...
Oh, we got him in the fucking dick, baby.
How did you even see that?
I know what is happening to all characters' dicks at all times.
You have a dick sense. You are the dick sense of comedians.
Oh, he hit his tent.
Oh, I had no clue. She would know Angel Face. Mask of Love. I would love a reveal where all like we have no clue here.
It has to be Skull Crusher Johnson's the only person that
But we don't know what he looks like, do we?
He's wearing a smaller mask underneath.
Oh, he turned it around. So now he's blind. Is it
Great.
The Greek God goes right into him. Golden Greek.
John Tolis.
This is what it should be. Good music. Bad guys, good guys winning. Don't listen to the crowd. Just play the music.
He got the mask off, but I can't see. We don't know who it was. Who is that?
Just a random blonde guy?
Like, let's find out.
Hastings?
I have no idea what's happening in this movie now.
Hastings?
Yes, sir?
What?
So is he the world champion? Unsanctioned world champion? Is Captain Carnage the world champion?
But he didn't even start in the beginning of the
I
match.
completely agree. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Condoms?
Leslie! Hey, are you a sight for sore eyes? How you doing, huh? I bet you stopped by to buy a pair of sheepskin seat covers for your eye, huh?
No, I got a couple. I just haven't.
Please answer some questions.
Okay. I came by to talk about my movie.
Oh, yeah? Well, tell me, how'd it turn out, huh?
Well, it doesn't really have the big resolution
Correct.
at the end, you know, the big
No.
heart-stopping, throat-grabbing kind of ending.
This has something a lot in common with something else.
Redemption, that's the ending.
No, he was the 13th man in the ring. He got disqualified.
In a 10-man battle royal?
Yeah.
So he retired from wrestling.
You know, he and Lola took off. First, we didn't know where he was. Now we don't know where he is.
And we still don't know who the mask was.
He was a wrestler. He's wrestling right now as the human icebox. Can you beat that?
I didn't know that. Oh, how these guys, how
That's
can
what
they
they're
do
going to go
this
with.
to
He
me?
was a wrestler.
You know, I have all of my mom's money sunk into this movie, and I don't have the big ending that I need. I have got 90,000 feet of film in a storage space somewhere, and I need that boom,
They
boom,
didn't
big
choose to
ending.
do a
You know
different take when he said the big ending.
Yeah, no, it's also just this was made, and they never thought, oh, we need to tie it into the beginning part.
You're gonna wrap things up for me. What do you say, Tweed?
What about dinner?
Yeah.
You know, there's a nice little place down here called Mom's.
Yeah.
Got the best ribs
No.
in town.
No.
You know, got pork, got
Don't
beef,
let it
got
be.
a
It's
good
the end of the
chili going
movie.
with it.
No.
They got some. They got
No.
some chicken
Oh,
nuggets
my
outside.
God.
They got some lemon cake.
Who's A.S. Guerrero?
But you look like you put in
As Guerrero?
Things haven't been all that bad, have they?
I can't believe that was the ending.
But just not at the right time.
Oh, my God.
Good soundtrack. I'll give it to this movie. All right. In summation, that's the craziest thing. That was made. No one saw the Biff was on this. No one had any issues with that ending. Wow.
And like making a movie now is super.
You made
cheap.
3.
Right? You can just make it on a camera. It costs $12. Back then, like all that shit was so much money.
Maybe a bit too behind the scenes to reveal the audience what the Wrestling Road Diaries.
I mean, it wasn't $2, but you know, like
jokes, man. It's a comedy show.
I'm a little taken back by this.
I don't understand how that ending. How they thought that was a good idea. Oh, it's just the icebox.
All right. They just said, they didn't answer any questions. It's just he went away. That's it. We don't even know who the champion is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this, and thank you for giving us money at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. And I'm sorry that you watched this, because have you ever heard of the
Dick
wrestling?
Beyer was the Grunt Bros. Oh wow, Richard Beyer, who was Mr. Wrestling 2.
Oh, that's why I didn't.
Yeah, 'cause he had a mask on. Wow.
Irish Pat Barrett.
Billy Anderson's a LA guy. Trying to think who else we know. Dan Coffey.
JJJ. Bill Allard.
Jesse. Lizarraga.
El Toro is A.S. Guerrero. That's a Guerrero brother, but I don't know which one's A.S.
Alex Stevens.
It was Alex Stevens Guerrero. Yeah. They don't talk about him much. Exotic Adrian Street, Michael O'Leary, Dan Spivey, The Wild Man, Steve DeSalvo, Pablo Crispin.
Also, how many wrestlers in there? 10. Yeah, they said it was a 12-man battle royal at the end. He was the 13th man. A lot of holes in this plot.
Oh, what a great fucking movie.
Oh, you changed on that quickly.
I don't mean it that way. They'd like to thank the Cauliflower Alley Club. What is the cauliflower alligator? I've heard it referred to a lot in shoot interviews, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, just like a lot of the old timers who weren't on the road anymore wanted to hang out.
And so they have a club?
So they just made a club, yeah.
Where is it?
Well, it's in Vegas every year, and then all of a sudden now they start letting fans in. So back in the day, the fans weren't allowed in.
Yeah.
Now fans are allowed to come and hang out with the wrestlers. That's why the old timers don't like it anymore.
They don't want to talk to fans.
It's not protected. Yeah, at the end, they just want to hang out with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the girls.
I see that.
Well, that was Grunt, the wrestling movie. Do you think they thought it was like a comedy or like? What do you think?
I have to exist on this planet. I have to think that they thought that was a good movie and the decisions they made were fine, and there was a technical issue, and so it fucked up. I can't live in a world where they were like, we don't need to explain them. I forgot the plot of the movie for 45 minutes.
There was no plot of the movie.
For 45, yeah, but the plot is we need a new world champion. You don't wait 6 years. The whole thing's insane. I might piss in that sink. I have to go pee.
Well, we'll wrap it up before you go pee.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for putting some money in the bucket.
And thank you so much for taking the time to watch what truly was a horrendous movie. I felt bad for yawning. I don't feel bad anymore. It was my brain's silent protest about a terribly structured film.
I'm glad you got to watch it. I'm sure you've never heard of it, and there's probably a reason why.
And there's a reason why it is the emotional sequel to Bad Guys. Bad Guys was crap, but very fun. Grunts was crazy and bad.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe that's what, that sigh I just made there is like the grunt that you make of this movie. Like
Bad Guys is like you and I when we have sex with ladies. It's weird. It really doesn't make any sense, but at the end, people are surprised, but you're satisfied.
Yeah.
Grunts is like when y'all have sex with your moms. It's gross and weird, and yet I've watched it for up to and included 90 minutes, yawning the entire way.
You would yawn if you watch.
I want to breathe in all those smells.
Thank you.
Ooh, I taste it on my tongue.
All right. Thank you. Bye.